Here's what I did when I got up 4:20. I picked my phone up and I set it to alarm so that I would not have the hiccup today. But in the process, I was listening to, sometimes you're looking at a video and an ad comes on. I was listening to an ad and it was about hypertension. And of course, I'm hypertensive. So I was listening to it. And, it kind of made me cringe because I've heard this before too, that sometimes the hypertension medication has so many side effects that some of the underlying causes that you develop are as a result of your taking the medication. And they named one particular drug. I don't want to call the names because I don't want to get into any trouble. But I mean, that's a drug I've taken already. I've taken that before. But you just cringe because you go to the doctor and you have prescribed medication and you learn that some of the medication that you're taking has side effects and perpetuates the condition that you have. It's really heartbreaking. Yeah, but I was listening to it, but I don't know if I'm gullible now, but he said now his grandfather came up with some um like a regime for you to lower your blood pressure, but now they have perfected it and it's in a pill form. So I don't know if it's Miss Gullible over here. But that is what kept me late because I was listening to it on my phone and I listened to the end because you know how they have to build up the story and tell you a whole everlasting preamble before they get to the point. So he took a little while. Um, he told a long story about his house catching fire and he had to when he got home, I guess after the sight of the devastation, he had a heart attack, right? And so after, because he was having blood pressure issues, but I don't know if it was on medication. I was trying to take care of it naturally, but whatever it is, 1 million in the house. 1 million in the house. I don't know if it's the same, whoever. But I want to thank you so much. I want to say happy Monday. I am outside this morning because, let's see who it is. God, put yourself in the chat again. I saw you just this minute. Put yourself in the chat. Say something to me so I could know who's keeping my company. Right, so I'm outside this morning. Let's see who it is. Bracket reviews. Oh, I welcome you. I thank you so much. And you made a lovely comment on my recording the other day. I don't remember what you said. But you said something really very encouraging. And I thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. And I got a chance and I popped over to you and I saw what you were doing, but how I don't remember by the time I'm done. Oh God, I'm old. Yes, but something, just the sight of you, I've picked up my step and I'm still gonna turn around here a little bit though because I don't walk too far away from home. I cannot walk in circles. I cannot go back and forth because Florida is weird. Sometimes for no reason it rains. So I just don't want to be too far away because I don't want to get wet. That's only that that I work out before work. So I'm taking a chance either ways. Yes. All right, so I thank you so much for being there. I thank you so very much. You warm my heart. I thank you so very much I thank you so much. I think you're maybe watching me from a foreign country as well. So I really appreciate that. I thank you so much. Share me out if you can. Share my videos. I'll share yours. Let's see what we can do to help each other. Oh my goodness. Yes, I was telling you now how I was watching this presentation about high blood pressure because we all know it's a silent killer. And maybe I've been a little careless with mine too because I have a month and I don't take my pressure every day. My daughter has a month and I don't have her take my pressure every day. I don't know. Sometimes I think I just don't want to know. Because I think you get so very flustered when, I don't know. All I'm trying to do is do what is right. But I'm telling you, my mother had hypertension. So I hear it's heredity. It's hereditary. So maybe it was handed down to me. I don't know. But I know when I started to take medication, it's been a long, long while. I had a very, very close girlfriend. I mean, when I tell you close, we were really close. I met her from the time I was in first form in high school. And we developed this friendship. And I tell people about it because you know how sometimes when you meet somebody and you realize that you're not kind of like in the same class, you know immediately. But most times when you meet somebody like that, especially if you deem that person to be in a higher or more prestigious class than yourself, the tendency is to withdraw or just kind of see yourself almost like you're inferior. You know what I mean? So you don't want to relate to that person too much. So I pretty much knew, like I said, that we were not cut from the same cloth financially. And for a while I resisted her. She kept wanting to be my friend and I kept kind of pushing her off and not wanting to be near to her at all. Because, by the time you start to get near to somebody, that's when you start to spill the beans and they start to find out things about you and they know where you live and, they know about your community and they can put two and two pieces together. So I got somebody else here, 2 million in the house. I think it's my faithful Michelle Baban from the Philippines. I absolutely thank you. I thank you so much for coming. Thank you so very much. I wish I could be the YouTuber to you as you are to me. I thank you so much. But I'm trying. You look around, you'll see me. Oh my goodness. It's a little chill this morning, guys. It's 64 degrees. So it's not a piece of cake. It's Florida, okay? During I don't care. It's Florida. I know that is just like maybe a warm, sweet, cozy day for you, considering that you're all the way up there in Florida, in Canada. Yeah. So I was telling you now, Michelle, how I met this girl in high school and just how afraid I was to be her friend because I kind of felt that I was a little poor kid and she was more closer to being the little rich kid. And you know how kids are. Yeah. But this girl never made classes. She really never made classes. She just, oh my goodness, she pursued me, continued to want to be my friend until I fell for it. So we really became friends. And then I spilled my beans too. I kind of said, well, I can't invite you home for weekends because we live in a little house. We don't have room for guests. And she said, well, if you can't invite me home, then you can come home with me. I said, really? And she said, yes. And then suddenly she asked her mom if I could come for a weekend. And I was all packed and I was all packed and ready. and I did a weekend with her, and I was just so taken aback. Her life was just so different from mine. You know, they had their table was always spread. When they were done with one meal, they just threw the tablecloth or whatever was left. But any time of day you got there, you could have just removed the tablecloth, and sure enough, there was something there that you could have to eat. And they had a maid. They had somebody to take care of the cooking and getting the laundry done and keeping the house tidy. And they also had like a farm hand. So I think they had pigs, a whole, like it was a farm. Oh God, it's nice big property, lovely house. It was an experience for me. Yeah, and then I'm trying to remember where I'm heading with the story. Oh, keep it together here, Mikey. Oh, where was I? Oh, it's a hypertension issue. Right, but so we grew up, and we continued the friendship all the way up to university. As a matter of fact, when she got done with university, she or no, when she not when she got done, when she was going to university, she kind of prompted me to get in. And of course, doubting myself again, I was kind of wondering if it was something that I could do, but she said, okay, yes, you can. And she got the forms and brought them home and helped me to fill them out. And sure enough, before long, I was selected, and I went into university. And then, I mean, those are my best days, because you know how when you're on campus and you have a friend and the friend has a car. I can never forget. I think it was, I don't know if it was a Camaro. Is that a car? I don't know, something like that. But whatever it is, it had the sunroof, baby. And she used to let that sunroof down. And man, you should have just seen us going around Ring Road with the sunroof down and the breeze flying through our hair. And oh God, by this I was a little rich kid myself. Yes, because I had all the trappings. Well, life had kind of gotten better by the time I grew up and started to work. I was not the little frumpy poor kid again. No, things were really getting better. Yeah, but and I'm telling you, I mean, by this, she was married, I was married. I was living on campus. But when my husband came to visit, I was able to go to her house as opposed to staying in my little cubicle almost at college. I was able to go to her house. She provided me with a spare bedroom, and so life was good. I mean, she'd leave the key with the security at the gate, and we'd just get in, and whether she was there or no, I could have access to her place. It was just so very nice. Yeah, so years after now, I'm done. I'm working. I was working as guidance counselor in this school. I was just at work one day, and another girlfriend of mine called me. This is after. Oh God, I'd have to tell that story another time, because I feel the tears well up on my eyes now. I don't think I want to cry this morning. Yeah, but long to end a long story short, she passed, and it was right after her death. I mean, I cried and got myself into such a frenzy that I went to the doctor to have a checkup, because I might have been having headaches, or I don't know what. I was just out of it. And that was when the doctor told me how really very high my my blood pressure was. And that was when I started to take my first dosage of medicine for high blood pressure. And I think oh my God, I'm sure 20 years have passed. 30 years, I don't know, 20 years I'm sure have passed and she's died. So it's been a long time since I've been chugging down this medicine for high blood pressure. So I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking that maybe at this point I'd love to enjoy um, a natural healing, as opposed to chugging down. Because, like I said, it is frightening when you listen to these presentations and you realize that the drugs that you're taking, almost as though they have you boxed in, and they're causing side effects that are damaging to your health. I mean, it's a two-edged sword. Yeah, so anyway, he was saying that it's a hormone that, I don't know, by the time I listened to it, I don't remember. But he was saying it was a hormone situation that builds up the pressure. And, well, he wasn't so sure that it had anything to do with weight and salt and whatever else. But, well, I'm not going to throw my weight loss program out of the window. I'm not going to do that. I am still going to be losing the weight because it's for health, but it's also for cosmetics. I think I'd enjoy my shopping experiences so much better if I lost weight. So I'm doing it for that too. Yeah, my cheeks are really so chubby these days. I really think, oh God, I could enjoy my sleek face again. For real, I'm telling you. So don't tell me anything. I'm not listening to him. I'm not to some of it. But the trick of the matter now is that whatever it is that he's mentioning, it's in a pill. And you have to buy it as well, so I don't know. But what is Mikey going to probably do? What do you think? I might just buy the pill. Oh, yeah. He sounded convincing. Of course, I don't think I want to take anything without it being recommended by the doctor. But see, you can't even look at what I'm saying now, because he thinks that the doctors keep you on the medication because it's like it's like a conspiracy. I don't know if it is true. I can't tell. What do you all think? Do you think that sometimes we are kept on medication because the pharmaceutical industry makes a profit off of us? I don't know. Is that true? What do you think? Let me hear your thoughts. Do you think we are stuck sometimes with medication that might not even be necessary, but because it is a way to make profit, we're ladled with oh God, it's so refreshing out here. Yeah, and I have my gratitude pants on, Oh, so it's Monday morning again. It's Monday morning again. Oh my goodness. Here's another opportunity to start a fresh new work week. Yeah. Here's another fresh new opportunity to unravel some mysteries that will potentially lead you to your greatness. Yeah. So this is how you do it. Oh, you think about it this way, and I'm telling you, everything pretty much boils down to how you think about it. It's amazing how YouTube has taught me to just talk to myself. But I think I talk to myself naturally. I normally say I'm my own orchestra, my own symphony, my own movie theater. I'm telling you, I'm such a package. Oh my goodness. I've never gone over there, but those green rows, I think it's something that is exercise related, but I'm not quite sure what they do over there. But I sometimes don't want to walk on um, the path because the people who are riding the bicycles, no, you call them the bikes. The people who are riding the bikes, they just creep upon you, and they sometimes don't make a sound, and it freaks me out because, right, I just can't stand somebody getting so close to me. I think the rationale is, sometimes when they're close to you, if they tinkle the little bell, then maybe you go in the wrong direction and put them in a bad spot anyway. But I don't know. I just don't like being surprised like that. So when I come out, sometimes I get off the track and I walk over to the pool area here where the person who's on the bicycle or the bike would not normally be. And there's that guy running, bless his heart. So I'm not alone. People are on the trails, but I don't do too much of the running, No, son, it's 21 minutes. I'm counting my minutes, guys, because I tell you it's 30 minutes. I'm not taking it anymore because it's not that I don't believe in exercise, but I believe in the 2080. I think the majority of it is what I eat, and I'm really working on what I eat. Yeah, I cooked yesterday again. I can't believe how I have been getting the vibe to cook again. I don't know, because I think I don't like to talk that D word, but I'm thinking maybe maybe, yeah, maybe that was a little part of the issue too, because I love to cook. I can cook, but I had just lost the whole, didn't want to cook at all. No, sir. But it's like I surprised myself again yesterday because a girlfriend of mine invited me to see the art display in Boca. And I said, oh my, that sounds like a good idea. Because she was going to pick me up and there was no cost to get in. So I'm saying, oh wow, that's a double whammy right there. I talk about bargain right there. That was really so good. I don't like to drive. I'm scared of cat driving. I don't know. If I have to drive, sometimes I think twice about going. Right, so she promised to pick me up, and we went, and it was such a nice little event. And I thought of you when I was there, and I said, oh, Mike, you should have gotten some footage. You should have, and I really should have, but maybe I was just enjoying the time with her. I don't know. I didn't capture anything, but I saw some nice pieces, some really nice pieces. It was a pleasant afternoon. I started the story to tell you something as usual, but oh, I was telling about the cooking. Right, so, you know what? After we made arrangements to go, she said, maybe she'd pick me up at 11. Because I told her, well, the only thing that I had pressing was church. I attend the 10 o'clock service. Right, I've told you that I go to Christ Fellowship, and it's www.gochristfellowship.com, and the sermons are archived. And now that we're doing YouTube, they have a YouTube channel, so any blessed time you want to go back to see that service, it's right there. So there's no excuse if I send a video of the service, a link of the service to show you can't watch it at the same time. Doreen. Doreen. You can go back to it. Yeah, so yeah, you can always watch it. So I was telling you now that she was to have picked me up at 11. And, well, I don't know, for some reason, I woke up at maybe after 1. When I went to bed Saturday, I woke up after 1. I don't know why. So I kind of was enjoying my vacation because I say my Friday, my Saturday, and my Sunday are my 2 vacation days. That's the way to look at it. Oh, I'm getting a low battery sign, so maybe I'm going to not have enough battery to keep up my talking. Right, so what was I saying? Oh, she said she was gonna pick me up at 11, and my only obligation was church for 10. So I thought, well, 11 was fine. But I got up, guys. I got up. I got up in that one after one period, and I put the seasoning on the pork. I was making pork. Leave me alone. I did not say I was on a diet. I'm saying that I'm doing some things differently. Okay, so I seasoned that meat, and I didn't tell anybody I was going to stop eating meat either. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. Subject for another conversation. Okay. Yeah, but the point I want to make is I got up, seasoned it, went back to bed, got up in the morning after 6 thereabouts. I was pushing it into the oven, and you know what I cooked? I made pumpkin and string beans. I don't even know if I like pumpkin. I don't like string beans either, but I can eat them. They're fine. Yeah. So I mashed the pumpkin a little bit, and I put a little cinnamon and a slither of butter. Leave me alone. And there, I had my little kind of low carb dinner ready, so that when I got back, I wouldn't have to jump all over the place for a million things to keep me going until, because you know how meal prep is really very important. Yeah. So listen to me. If you don't want to clap her, she's clapping herself. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, she's clapping herself. All right, guys. I think I will have to end now, because well, it's only 27 minutes, but I am seeing a low battery signal, and I don't want to lose the broadcast. I don't know if I will, but trust me, it's 3 minutes. I will continue to walk. I'm not home yet anyway, so I can't just stop in the middle of it. I have to go home. But I thank you so much for being with me. I don't know if you can catch the replays. My views have been really very, very low. So if you can, please do. And yeah, but I thank you so much. And I'm going to close up by saying, this is my struggle. If this is not your struggle, what is your struggle? What is bothering you? What makes you uncomfortable? What is something that you need to just put down on paper and draw a line in the sand and decide that this needs to change? Are you going to change it? Are you? All right, so that's the question to you today. It's a wonderful Monday, and I thank my 2 million viewers. I thank you so very much. Yeah, you give me hope. I thank you so very much. All right, so it's bye for now from the Michael Off Show. See you tomorrow.